Do you find yourself having regular conversations with your cats at home? Many of us tend to slip into baby talk when addressing our furry cat friends. But have you ever wondered if your cats actually enjoy it? Moreover, what's the best way to effectively communicate with your cat? In this video, we delve into the nuances of verbal communication with cats, exploring the significance of meow-speak, and how it contributes to fostering a strong bond with your beloved feline companion. Before we dive in, please subscribe to Wise Animals and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos. What happens when you meow at your cats? Cats use various vocalizations like meowing, purring, yowling, and hissing to communicate different needs and emotions. Meowing is often directed at humans to seek attention, while yowling is more common during mating season or when they feel threatened. Many cat guardians find joy in meowing back at their cats, even though it's not entirely clear why. Perhaps it's the response they get from their cats, the sense of connecting with them, or simply knowing they're making their feline companions happy. When we meow at our cats, they often meow back because they've learned that this is how they can communicate and engage with us. Cats are adept at learning through observation and imitation, so when they see us meowing, they recognize it as a form of interaction. They understand that returning a meow is likely to elicit more attention from us. Essentially, cats interpret human meows as a signal to engage and communicate, creating a back-and-forth interaction. This playful exchange often fosters positive energy and strengthens the relationship between cats and their guardians. Cats are intelligent animals with highly sensitive hearing. Cats have learned to discern the nuances of human speech through daily interactions. When you speak to your cat with a sweet, soft, baby-like voice, they recognize this as a signal of your happiness. This tone of voice is preferred by cats because it signifies joy and contentment in their perception. Conversely, when you use a stern tone to instruct your cat, such as telling them to jump down from the kitchen counter, they understand the seriousness of your command. Over time, cats not only learn to respond to this tone, but also come to respect it as a voice of authority. Cats can distinguish when you are expressing anger, sadness, or frustration based on the tone, pitch, and inflection of your voice, adapting their behavior accordingly. Cats may have a reputation for being aloof, but recent research suggests they pay close attention to humans, particularly in recognizing names and vocalizations. Studies have shown that cats can distinguish their own name, nicknames, and even the names of other cats, as well as the names of their guardians. This ability indicates that cats can associate names with specific individuals without needing explicit training, likely because they spend a considerable amount of time observing human behavior to gather information. How should you talk to your cat? When communicating with your cat, the tone of voice you use is crucial. Cats generally find comfort in calm and soft tones, and many respond positively to higher-pitched voices. Conversely, like other animals and humans, cats can become distressed or frightened by loud voices or harsh tones. Have you ever noticed how your cat will quickly dash away when someone raises their voice? This reaction underscores cats' sensitivity to auditory cues and reinforces the importance of maintaining a gentle and reassuring tone when interacting with them. Consistency in tone is crucial when communicating with your cat. If your kitty is misbehaving, using a tone that conveys authority is important. If you consistently use a soft, happy voice to praise your cat, they may become confused about what behavior is expected. By using appropriate tones, you help your cat understand your intentions clearly. How often should you engage in kitty conversation? Cats can easily become lonely, as they are not solitary creatures by nature. As domesticated animals, cats thrive on attention and interaction with their human companions. It's beneficial to involve your cat in your conversations and interactions. Despite the language barrier, cats have feelings and enjoy the company of their favorite humans. Cats are social animals that appreciate attention and companionship. While you and your cat may not speak the same language, talking to them as you would a friend or family member can strengthen your bond. Cats respond positively to the attention and affection they receive from their guardians. Engaging them in conversation, using a gentle and reassuring tone, helps create a nurturing environment where your cat feels understood and cared for. This interaction fosters a deeper connection between you and your furry cat friend, enhancing their well-being and happiness. Do cats like it when you meow at them? And can we teach our cats to respond to human meows? Cats don't inherently understand human meows as meaningful communication. To most cats, human meows sound like just another form of human speech, which they don't comprehend. However, cats are skilled learners and can associate specific sounds with actions or behaviors through repetition. For example, if you consistently meow in a certain way when you feed your cat, they may learn to recognize that particular sound as a signal for mealtime. This is a basic form of communication known as conditioning, which involves linking a particular stimulus with a desired response. In this case, the stimulus is the specific meow, and the response is getting fed. So, yes, through this conditioning, cats can come to understand your meow as a signal related to being fed or receiving attention. It underscores how cats learn and respond to consistent stimuli in their environment, shaping their behaviors accordingly. This said, instead of using meows, it's more effective to communicate with your cat by learning specific gestures and body language that cats can understand. For instance, cats use a slow blink to express trust and affection towards humans and other cats. You can mimic this slow blink technique to communicate your affection to your cat. Simply make eye contact with your cat and slowly open and close your eyes. This gesture signals to your cat that you trust them and care for them. Another way to communicate effectively with your cat is through gentle head bumps or nose bumps. Cats often use these gestures to show affection or seek attention. If your cat initiates a head bump, gently return the gesture by offering them a knuckle to sniff or bump against. This interaction is likely to elicit a purr of pleasure from your cat. When it comes to discouraging undesirable behaviors, such as jumping on counters, using gestures along with verbal commands can be effective. For example, you can point at the floor with your hand while instructing your cat to get off the counter. Cats respond better to clear, consistent cues backed by appropriate gestures. While cats may not understand human meows, they can recognize and respond to your voice if they associate it with positive experiences or clear commands. By using a combination of verbal cues, gestures, and body language, you can effectively communicate with your cat. What cat breeds like to talk the most? Some cat breeds are naturally more vocal than others. For instance, Siamese cats are renowned for their talkative nature and frequent meowing. Similarly, breeds like Oriental Shorthairs, Peterbalds, and Sphinx cats also tend to be quite vocal. This characteristic often stems from these breeds being selectively bred for companionship and social interaction. As a result, they have developed a tendency to communicate more actively through vocalizations compared to other cat breeds. This cat behavior reflects their innate sociability and desire for interaction with their human companions. Why does my cat not meow back at me? Not all cats will respond with meows when humans engage in vocal interactions with them. Older cats, as they mature, often become less inclined to engage in playful behaviors like meowing in response to human cues. Similarly, feral cats that have not been socialized may not understand or use meows as a means of communication. Meowing is primarily a domestic cat behavior used to communicate with human caregivers. Domesticated cats generally learn to meow to solicit attention, food, or express their needs. However, feral cats, lacking socialization with humans, may not develop this behavior and might remain relatively silent or use other forms of communication. Additionally, some cat breeds are naturally quieter than others. Cats may meow infrequently and only in specific circumstances, such as when they are seeking attention or responding to familiar voices. If your cat falls into the category of being quiet or reserved in its vocalizations, it's perfectly normal. Each cat has its unique personality and way of communicating, whether through meows or other behaviors. What does it mean if my cat stops meowing back? If a typically vocal cat suddenly stops meowing, it could signal a potential health issue that requires attention. Cats use meowing as a way to communicate various needs and emotions, so a sudden change in this behavior should be taken seriously. Some possible reasons for a cat to stop meowing include respiratory problems, such as an upper respiratory infection, sore throat, laryngeal injury, or issues with their digestive system causing discomfort. Since cats are masters at hiding signs of illness or pain, a sudden silence could be a subtle indicator that something is wrong. It's important to observe other cat behaviors for clues, such as changes in appetite, lethargy, hiding more than usual, or unusual vocalizations like crying out in pain. If you notice any of these signs, or if the cat's silence persists, it's advisable to seek veterinary care promptly. It's possible that if your cat meows spontaneously but doesn't respond to your sounds, they've learned that your meowing doesn't lead to any positive outcomes for them. This situation can be seen as a form of negative reinforcement or behavior extinction. Negative reinforcement occurs when an animal stops performing a behavior because it leads to an unpleasant consequence or lack of reward. In this case, the cat might have concluded that meowing doesn't result in the desired response from you, such as attention, food, or any other form of reinforcement. Behavior extinction occurs when a behavior that was previously reinforced no longer produces the expected outcome. If your cat doesn't respond to your meows anymore, it could mean they've learned that there's no benefit in doing so. Cats are pragmatic creatures and tend to conserve their energy for behaviors that yield results. Therefore, if meowing at them hasn't led to any positive outcomes in the past, they may stop responding altogether. To encourage interaction, it's important to use consistent and positive reinforcement techniques when communicating with your cat. This could involve rewarding desired cat behaviors with treats or attention and gradually shaping their responses to your cues. In summary, when your cat meows back at you after you meow, it's unlikely that they understand your literal words. Instead, the cat's response is more likely a reaction to the sound of your voice. However, it's possible cats pick up on your intent to connect with them. So, the next time you try meowing at your cat, observe if you receive a meow in return. If not, it doesn't imply that your cat doesn't love or appreciate you. Cats often have their unique ways of showing affection and communication, which may not always involve vocal responses. If you enjoy interacting with your cat through conversations or other forms of communication, observing their responses and adapting your approach to what they enjoy can enhance your relationship. Every cat is unique, so paying attention to their cues and reactions will help you better understand and communicate with your furry friend. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below, and consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.